Hey, my name is Badass Benny and welcome to my channel. If you're an ace, AMAC, and sex human trafficking survivor, you're in the right place. And it won't cost you a penny to like and subscribe and to share worldwide. And please leave a comment down below on the video. And today I thought I'd share about a timeline. And this is my timeline, one of them that I've done. The first one I did, I was just turned 30 or something like that, 31, and I spent 12 hours on it. Had an abalone shell of sage and was burning it and crying. And I did a timeline just like this, but it was a different one. This one I marked it 2021, January 4th, because this is when I wanted to write my book. And I was, excuse me, I was having problems, like I paid 3 people 3 times and I don't even have a finished product of a book. So anyway, this is a timeline, and you could do it however you want to. And I remember the first time I did it from 0 to 30 years old, and I did a front and back. It was two papers, front and back, and I went, oh my God, I'm fucked up. So yeah, I started here, 10:10 a.m. is when I was born. That's why Badass Benny 1010. And then on a Navy base is where I was born, in California. And I just put, the date let's see, excuse me, it's pretty long. So the date, when you were born, and then I just put 1, excuse me, when you were born, and you could put a happy face, the time, the place, the location, and then I put 2 years old, and then I put the date, 1969, 1970, 71, and then I even added in 71 my parents divorced, and I put that, and let's see. Wally, about sitting in the van and we were talking. That was in 1973. These are all my memories. I wrote it all out. And you have to remember to put good ones. Put good memories in when you're doing your timeline. And I really got involved, like, I put the memory. Dad took tick out of my back, with a lighter. And just be specific, and even with your essay issues, so here I got 3 to 4 years old, birthday, silent movie, San Francisco ice cream, piano. I've been holding on to these memories for so long, and then I wrote them out. And as I'm getting older, I was told that people like us will have dementia. I had a doctor, I told her my essay story. I think she might have been the first one. She was going to be my primary, and she was Eastern Indian and young, and she got scared. And she abandoned me, and I ended up taking a gentleman down below her. He was a PA, and, that was just, it's hurtful. And, so... and also here, this is my sexual assault inventory. I had taped it here because I wanted to write in my book. And so, let's see, I put, as an adult, you can put here as an adult, and that is 18 and up, and then from 0, you're a child from 0 to 17 if you want to put, or 18, okay? And, so I started here, Dad in the shower. It was like little, and I said 2 or 3 here, but nothing happened. And the thing is my mom always was like, yeah, something happened. I'm like, no. I was naked in there. We probably were like at that length, at that height, my mom would say, and I'm like, nothing happened. I have no memory of that. My dad never touched me. And that's because it's her stuff, not mine. And you have to when you start healing, you're going to learn to separate your stuff from your families, your mom, your dad, your brothers, sisters, and all that. And there's two things I couldn't write down. I chose to tell my therapist. You know, I had a lot of shame with and stuff. You know, I've never hurt anybody, so I'm just saying, you know. And then, so yeah, that's what I did. I put a brother's, something sexual happened between us, and I wrote that down. And then the girl in the ghetto, there was a little blonde girl that was in Sacramento, and she liked me. We spent the night. She touched me, you know, in my genitalia, and you know, I've never had that happen before. I didn't know, you know. And then man and woman, dog and kid. I think I told that story. And then the oral cop. And so, you know, I wrote everything down. It's like real specific. And when you have complex PTSD, boy howdy, it sucks. But, you know, it's part of healing. And we're worth the work. And so this is one way to do it, is a timeline. So if this helps you, I hope you got to see it all. But look, I put it in colors, get creative. You know, healing takes as long as it takes, folks. So, what are you going to do to take care of yourself today?